We have to talk about Cole Palmer, man, and this guy is what Arsenal fans think Saka is. Like, don't get it twisted. Like, Saka is a good player. 7 out of 10 in everything. Good system player. But if we're keeping 100, like, you wouldn't be able to do what Palmer's doing at Chelsea. Like, Palmer's a maverick. The guy has literally won games by himself for Chelsea. And even in terms of, like, technical ability, like, he's so clear of Saka. Like, it's really not a debate. But just talking about Palmer in himself in isolation, like, he never looks bothered. Like, he's like a cucumber in a heat wave. Cool and collected, and even under pressure, we've seen it multiple times over the season. Like, he never falls under pressure. Like, he's like Neo from the Matrix, dodging bullets, remaining cool, collected, and composed. And he's just so different from like every other player that's playing in the game right now. Like, I don't think there's any player like him in the league and in the world. Like, he's just a wild card. And even the temperament, like his temperament is just out of this world. And I think this all boils down to like the simple concept that I thought about or came across recently, and it's the law of reversed effect or the backwards effect. And basically, it's a psychological concept that suggests that when you put too much conscious effort into achieving something, we actually work against ourselves and make it harder to achieve our goals. This law states that the greater the conscious effort, the less the subconscious response, or understood another way. Whenever the will, conscious mind, and imagination, subconscious are in conflict, the imagination, the subconscious, always wins. And applying this law to Palmer, like, you can kind of see how it's influenced his success on the pitch. Like, for instance, when the guy's on the field, he doesn't consciously think about every move he makes. And like a prime example of this was against Newcastle in the 23-24 season, where his goal was a result of his instinctive play, taking a touch to get the ball out of his feet before drilling hard and low past the keeper. And this kind of shows how he relied on his subconscious skills rather than consciously controlling every move. Instead, like, the guy sort of relies on instincts and subconscious mind to guide his actions. I mean, put it this way, if let's say you're a footballer and you constantly try to control, pass and shoot, like, your performances might suffer because the conscious effort would interfere with your subconscious skills. And again, this doesn't mean like you don't put effort into the game, but on the contrary, it just means that you train hard to improve your skills and your performance. And it's during the games where you kind of trust your subconscious mind and the skills you've honed to guide your actions on the field. And I guess this is like how I see Palmer in a way. Again, this could be a stretch, but it's like a concept that I've just been thinking about, like on not just Palmer, but in players in the same ilk as Cole Palmer. So yeah, to summarize, I guess it's the sort of like this balance between conscious effort during training and subconscious execution during games that could be like the key to his success. And again, this is just like a theoretical interpretation. Obviously, there are many elements that contribute to his success, whether that being his tech prowess, his ability to take the game by the scruff of the neck, and even just his tactical awareness and understanding and coaching that he got at Man City. But all I'm saying is that the reversed effect could be one of the many tools used to understand his performances, but doesn't really provide like a complete picture. And again, like how I said before, this analysis is speculative and it's based on my observation that I've made on his performances. And yeah, I guess like the law of reversed effects kind of suggests that sometimes you may be trying too hard and it can sort of be counterproductive. And in the case of Palmer, like him allowing his subconscious mind to guide his actions on the field rather than consciously controlling every move may actually contribute to like his sick performances. And yeah, I'll leave it at that. Make sure you guys like the video, comment and subscribe, and yeah, let me know what you think. And yeah, check out the recent videos I've released, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. And until then, in a bit.